Welcome to Linkronicity, where your journey and destiny link. I'm Stacey, Kumagai, your linkologist, and I'm here to help you link your life. Today, we're going to be talking about the link of transformation as it relates to transmuting negative energy. Now, I thought today that it would be great to do this video as a follow-up to the 5 videos that were in for the Inner Healing Link series, because this is kind of like a maintenance video to make sure that you stay on track with all of those things, to keep it in your daily repertoire and help you transmute negative energy. Why? Because you're human. And every now and then a negative thought will pop in. You know, it's natural, that happens. And since on the last part of the video series we were talking about healing your future, right? Creating your healed future by all the things you put into practice with the other 4 videos prior to the last one, then there's got to be another way to maintain it. Well, I wanted to address this today for a very specific reason. Energy always changes. Now, you know, people think about change being a temporary thing or change being a permanent thing. Change is never really permanent or temporary. It's a constant. So because change is a constant and you're human and you're dealing with the constant change process, then you also have to adapt. And if you can't adapt, or you're not flexible because you're kind of rigid in some areas of your ways that you communicate or ways that you process information or the ways that you deal with your feelings, then we actually have to address this in terms of transmuting the random negative piece of energy. And why is this important? Aside from you having a beautiful, wonderful, healed, happy, everyday life, for mind, body, soul, spirit, health, well-being, it's important because all of that begins at the micro level. Now, I'm going to hang with me here. Hang with me. We're going to address this in several different ways, okay? Let's start with you. You, when you have a negative thought, when you see something negative in your mind's eye, when you speak something negative from your mouth, look at how many levels that is of negativity. That's 3 levels of negativity. Because you're thinking it, you're seeing it, and you're speaking it. Okay? What that does on a micro level is it sends out a wave into the macro level of energy. What happens then? What happens then? You send it from the micro to the macro, and then it goes into the collective. Collective energy, conscious energy, as people are trying to raise their vibration, will feel it. So it's not just happening within you in your dark night of the soul, whatever you're going through in isolation, healing, overcoming something, okay? Because you think that you can handle it. That's great. But whatever you're sending out is so powerful that it does create a ripple effect. From here, out there, up here, and then what happens? Do you know what happens next? You know how you might have a blockage when you're meditating, or you're having a creative block in your everyday creating, or you're having a different kind of block in your problem solving, or you're having yet another block in communication, or you're having another block in productivity, or you're having you see what I'm saying? All of these blocks are all out there, and then they start to come in around you like this army of blockages. And now, here, if you're suffering or struggling in this level, because you're thinking it, seeing it, speaking it, and you've got all of this out here, you get stuck. That's how people get stuck in the first place. So, because we're trying to maintain everything now that we know how to heal everything, the only best way to transmute negative energy is right here on the micro level. So how do we transmute negative energy? Since change is a constant, and we know that if you're constantly changing, that random negative thought or idea or vision or spoken word is going to happen. How do we transmute that? Well, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. So for every negative thought you have, turn it into 2 or 3 positive thoughts. So let's just give you an example, okay? So anytime you say that I can't, that's 1 vibration. Okay, well 3, because you thought it, you saw it enough to speak it. That's 3 levels of that. So one action of I can't is 3 levels of vibration, high vibrational energy that you can't. So then it actually will come back to you in that army, and then you really will feel like you can't. And then you get defeated. And then you get stuck. So that's how we change that. If you change that here, right here, just don't even think it anymore. Don't think the negative thought. Or don't see it. And don't even verbalize it. Then all of a sudden now, you're transmuting it. You're transmuting. And that's not to say that you need to suppress your feelings or thoughts or whatever. I mean, if it's a natural human thing. But work through it. Walk through the fire. Deal with it. Confront it. That's what we learned in the healing videos. Face it. And as you do that, you can transmute the negative energy right here and there. So it won't go out there. And it won't go up here. And you won't get the blockages. Not only for yourself, but out in the collective. And then we won't have this chaos going around. Now, imagine if we all did that. Imagine if every single individual human soul on this planet did that. And they did it at the same time. They did it at the same time. What kind of world would we have? Okay, you wake up every day. You've got this all maintained and handled and healed. You walk outside your front door and everyone you're encountering is feeling that too. Or acting like that too. Because everyone's doing their own work. Everyone's doing their own work. So what I want you to do today is I want you to, like with the healing videos, tackling it as it comes, I want you to have more consciousness and present day awareness of what's going on. Okay, now we talked in the healing videos about checking in with yourself at the end of the day and writing things down so that way you don't have to take it with you the next day. You could write it down, deal with it, confront it, done. Okay, well the same thing happens in the present moment as it's happening, as it bing, 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 as it all pops in. I mean, that shutdown, that let's transmute it right then and there will help you with that process for the daily maintenance of the healing and the daily consciousness of the next level, which is the other 4 videos. So 9 videos can be tackled with that 1 micro level action. And from there, you can also eliminate the blockages. So now that you have the healing path and you have the next level awareness path, now you have a clear path with no more clouds. You can see clearly now. The rain is gone, as the song says, right? You can do that now. And that makes every day turn into a positive day of transformation. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, be sure to hit me up on social media. I'm Stacey Kumagai, your Linkologist, here to help you link your life. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Linkronicity, Blogspot.com, and go to Linkronicity.com for private coaching sessions. Go to the Connect section, fill out the form, leave your phone number, and I can call you, and we can do a 30-minute consultation on an evaluation if you want to take on a personal journey with me with a couple of sessions or a series of sessions and help you with some individual issues. But I'm hoping that that actually helps, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. I hope you have a wonderful day, linking to your link of transformation and transmuting those negative energies into positive ones for a positive day.